Big game, fellas. We got a big game here. NFC West is on the line. This takes first place, I think. Cardinals got a big game. I don't know if they won or lost, but we're gonna find out what's happening. Saints won their last game. Scouting report is they like to run the ball. They're gonna try to throw it, so we want them to throw it. We gotta stop the run, fellas. So let's go. Let's get ready to go. Let's have a great day. I believe in each and every single one of you. Let's go, fellas. This is a big game, man. A lot of shit talking will be had if he beats me.
City that's played host
Let's
to
go.
10 Super Bowls. Here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago.
Let's
Here
hope
it
internet's
is.
straight
It's
and keep my
unlike
phone
any
by me
other
just
in
in case he
sports.
texts.
Both
Like,
teams made their way
know what I
out of
mean?
the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans
hey,
Saints.
it's hitting. Hey, kick's hitting. So
Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are
we're
underway
wiggling, all
from
right.
the Superdome. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled
I'm nervous.
at
I've been
the
playing with a
21-yard
fucking mud team
line,
that's
so
been
a net negative there of 4
outrageous.
yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Damn, I didn't make subs.
On first and 10, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 24-yard line.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Shit. The fuck is that? You guys see that?
Second and 7. Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard
I
line.
don't like this. No
7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And this will wind up.
I don't know what that was, Vendor. You definitely
get this
didn't
up to
know.
about the 42.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Right back to Coleman here on first.
Come on,
down.
man. That hole's open for a reason, bro.
There. He'll get a couple
That
up to the
hole is
44.
open for a reason.
For these two teams, the Saints and Niners, they played maybe the game of the year in the NFL in 2019. Had 94 points between them. Lead changes left and right. Breeze had 5 touchdowns, 4 for Garoppolo. And you might remember the catch and stiff-arming run by George Kittle where he just refused to go down.
Give me
And
those.
in the end,
Oh,
he
Nina.
kicked the field goal
Need you
as
on that
time
one, Nina.
expired, and the Niners would win it 48-46. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's third down. Now Prescott. And able to find Kirk complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
At the 44-yard line.
We'll be staying in this formation all day, bro. It's gonna be a long drives.
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
That's my fault. My fault. He got
Opted
pissed
to
off.
run
My
for
fault.
it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Coleman now. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The tackle made by
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Prescott off play action. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
the 8-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Coleman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott flush to his right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone.
I wanted to fake it.
Touchdown,
Kind
New
of.
Orleans.
You got me. That'll be stopped next drive, though.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Usually jump those.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0.
Good drive. Good drive.
Graham Gano set to kick
Zeb, franchise works. We play one game every 24 hours. There's lots of rules sets. Gotta have an Instagram account. We have 32 users locked in though, but a lot of rules, a lot of stuff, man.
Not being a good one, cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
There's a lot of kind of moving parts.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On play action, it's Murray. That's caught by Waller out left side.
Murray's
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's
Horrible
in the hands of
throw, though, bro.
Akers, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Gotta lead him so he can get out.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this is picked up by
Good
the Saints.
play. Good fucking play.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Good fucking.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery. Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. It's Coleman here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Saints 7, 49ers nothing.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Coleman, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Good job,
They'll try
defense.
the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 2nd and 1, Murray. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Shotgun now from Murray. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 20-yard line.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now a Louisiana native is starring here by LSU. It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Akers. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Cam Akers, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Saints 10, 49ers 7.
Back in the game, fellas. I know, I need to beat the Saints too, man. He ain't the only one.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Started off the game a little rough, though, in the first quarter.
This will make
I
it
would try
into
not
the
to
end
make any
zone.
mistakes, man.
At
Give me
the
that
end of
first
20,
one.
but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Close.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their drive last
you
time,
do
it
one of
stalled out. They
these.
were forced to take the short field
I know
goal.
this
And the key
formation.
phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. This is Coleman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. First down, Prescott. Flushed out right. And his throw is
You gotta throw
incomplete.
it to him, man.
The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles
Hey,
away
you
and
get
smiling.
people hurt all
And
game,
happy.
man.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray off play action. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He ran the ball at 2 times.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's
I
not
knew he was
anything
going
that
to
you
the
would think
corner
is
route,
just
too.
great
The only time
strategy.
he'd
It's just
fly
that when
out
you
there.
have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious
Took the
passing
snap
down,
outside.
it's a lot
Can't do
tougher to
too
complete a
much.
pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Murray trying again after the pick 6. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st down, 49ers.
2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd down, Murray. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Murray. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Intended for Kendrick Bourne. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. A final shot before half from Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. The big fella. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the 1st half.
They just had to hold on
He's
to the
just
ball.
going to take a sack.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan
the last thing I
Coachman.
wanted
He
to
has
happen
our
before
EA
half.
Sports halftime report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
No, this is franchise. This is
The
Ultimate Team,
49er
man.
offense set to get this drive underway. And
I mean, this
weren't
is
on the
franchise.
sidelines for
I was playing
long,
Ultimate
but
Team
tell you what,
earlier.
I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Going right back to Akers. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
They'll run on first down with Akers. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Murray going to fire one out wide. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Hey, it has to be real. There's not really that issues, man.
A quick throw out to Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now a run with Akers. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Akers. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Cam Akers, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that
We'll get
deficit.
there. I'm going to save the drag routes for the fourth. Got to get a
It's
stop
up
on
and good,
defense
so they
first.
claw back into it, 24-14 now.
Saints 24, 49ers 14. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Counter backside. At least audibling routes.
They begin the drive with Coleman.
Back door.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Much power. Those damn auto plays for no reason.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A first down throw for Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual
I know.
for you.
My bad.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Let's return the
He's
favor.
picked off near his own 48. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out
Exactly.
there. But the 9 picks
9
you want.
picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it. Because
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
Let's go.
San Francisco.
Let's go. We back in it before the 4th quarter. Let's go.
With
Game
touchdown
changer.
number 3
Looking
here in this
like
game.
Javi out there getting
17
picks.
now on the
5'9".
year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. It's up and good, and this now becomes a
I get it, man. Let's not make any
24-21 ball
mistakes.
game.
No mistakes.
49ers 21.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Kirk on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Connection.
Oh, thinking of fumble.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Prescott from the gun.
Why are you jogging, bro? Look at it. What the fuck are you doing out there?
Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 31, 49ers 21. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
The ball carrier.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again here with Akers. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Murray now to throw. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray, escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That is caught at the 7. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Steven Sims, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Big-time return there.
Damn, he was feeling slow.
And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, Akers might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
At the Saints' 28-yard line.
Murray to throw. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good.
I thought he would ice me. I thought he'd ice me. I was testing it.
I tell you,
We got to overtime. We got it. Hey.
He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie
We
the
wanted the
game,
win,
will ya?
of course.
Guess
We
what?
wanted
He
the win
comes
right there,
through.
but
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick. was never in doubt.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal,
gotta play
the
defense,
other team
right?
gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. Catch made by Slayton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Greedy. Greedy coming up big. Don't know why he made that decision at all, but Greedy coming up big.
Guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in
Tried
overtime,
to glitch
you don't
post
usually get a
over.
chance to throw a
But
second
you
one.
ran all
I
the
mean, I'm
way
not
over.
sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And a 49er first down.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. can Murray do now with his drive? Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
On third down, here's a run by Akers.
Damn, that
and
shit's
they're going to
fucked,
mark him
bro.
down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
What's up, Omkar Patel? What's up, Kyrie? I appreciate you calling the comeback, bro.
On 1st down, Akers.
And it's a little fucked up here.
And he almost made it, but
No?
just short. Finally
Let's
out of
go.
bounds.
Internet fucking up at the
Right
end,
down
though.
around
I
the
don't
goal
like that.
line. A huge play there in overtime. 57 yards on the ground. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And across
Game time's a fucking comeback! If I ever seen one, man. If I ever seen a comeback, someone who stayed dedicated the whole time, man. Didn't give up on myself the whole time, man. Yeah, we lit right now. Yeah. 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 Any questions? That's how we make comeback. It's hard to win a game with offense giving up 14 points, and we still came out. Gave them points. Gave them 2. You handed them on a silver fucking platter. Excuse my language. Good game, no. I'm going to put that in the chat. I'm going to put good game in the chat just so you know it's a good game, because that was a good game. But that's how we come through with the clutch, man. With the 78 overall defense, man. We come through, we play big, man. All right, I'm going to calm down. I'm going to calm down. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming. Like and subscribe if you're here. Like it. Put it on the algorithm. Help a brother out. I even put a fucking little fucking thumbnail for this one, man. I've been lazy lately. I know. But I got you. Check out the God Squad one, too. All right, peace.